7:45, you're tuned into the morning news on Global Winnipeg.
It's all about conserving.
It is.
Conserving, recycling, reusing, reducing, recovering, all that good stuff. And you know what is very encouraging to me is when we have stories like this one coming up where it's young people, and in this case, very young people, that are making a difference no matter how big or small.
That's right, and it doesn't matter how old you are. If you want to make a difference, you can affect change.
Yeah.
And we see that happening with Brandon. Take a look. Something new and blue has arrived at Bannatyne School, and it's getting a lot of attention. So is Brandon Puttick. The grade 3 student had quite the following when our cameras caught up with him on the playground to talk about his passion for the environment.
There's like this big landfill, and it's really, really high. So it would be half that right now if we recycled.
That passion for change sparked Brandon's big idea.
Brandon, at one of our very first meetings, brought up the notion of Recycle Everywhere. He had seen it on TV and the media and stuff, and so brought it forward as an idea that we should adopt it as a school.
Renee Boyko thought it was the perfect fit for the school, especially with the new playground renovations and their emphasis on sustainability and global citizenship.
He's a really bright little boy and was keen and eager, and so I asked him to do some research for me, and then he and I worked together. So he gathered all the research, went home. He was really, really challenged and excited about that, and then brought the website back to me. So the two of us just worked together in the office here while he completed the form, and he actually completed the form online and sent it in and stuff, and so I just facilitated that.
Not long after he filled out the online application, the blue bins arrived from the Recycle Everywhere 101 program. The focus now is on using some of the free eye-catching posters, prizes, and others on the school's student voice team like Brandon to get the message out and recyclable drink containers going back in here.
This would be like so awesome for the school so that we don't have to find any more garbage on the ground.
I just think that that's so powerful that these little people are aware of their community and aware of what they can do to help and aware of the need for taking care of the earth.
What a difference it can make for all of us when children like Brandon are taking the lead. Creating change today with Recycle Everywhere 101.
Were you shooting that story with Gage?
Shooting it with Gage.
Our
yes.
cameraman extraordinaire, Gage, and as Mike said in the studio here earlier, becomes the Pied Piper and things like that. You saw the kids all just following Brandon and gravitating toward Gage and the camera.
It was so funny because Brandon's a pretty humble guy. He's shy, but he has a lot of really good ideas, and he really is a mature mind, right?
Yeah.
And so anyway, all of a sudden he found himself surrounded by all these people who just kept following him everywhere through the playground. And so it was funny because going into the shoot, we thought, okay, well, we're going to be there at recess. Perfect. We've got the kids on the playground, and it'll be great. And of course, the kids weren't expecting us to be there with the cameras. And so it was like, whoo!
Exactly.
They all flocked to them. It was really funny. But you know what? It's neat because it really draws attention not only to a person who is coming up with an idea and making changes happen at the school. And so people, even just as peers, can aspire to that. But then by sharing the story, it gives other kids the idea that, you know what? He's in grade 3 and he made a difference. He had his principal listen to him and take what he was saying seriously and help him become a catalyst for something positive happening at the school.
Well,
it's cool.
And he had the idea, and there's a million ideas every day, but he put it into practice.
That's right.
That's the important step because ideas float around the ether, but he did it.
Yes.